Yo, yo, what's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing. I'm back at it once again with another boxing video. Early Monday Is it Monday? It's today? Nah, Tuesday. Early Tuesday morning. Excuse me. See, I'm yawning, man. Just woke up early morning and things, you know what I mean? So we here covering this undisputed fight in Japan. You already know when it comes to the monster Inoue, he don't be in nothing but big fights, big implications, titles on the line, and you already know. Four titles on the line for this fight. We got Marlon Tapales versus the Monster Inoue. The Monster Inoue comes into this fight with two straps holding the WBC and the WBO straps that he took off of Cool Boy Steph from Philadelphia, Stephen Fulton in what you call it. Stephen Fulton came with his two straps to Japan, tried to test himself. Actually, no, it was a monster actually who tested himself coming up in weight to a new division. No tune-ups or none of that. To face Cool Boy Steph, you know what I mean? And the monster has come up in weight class from probably like 108, if I'm not mistaken. Comes into this fight 25-0 with 22 KOs. Marlon Tapales, on the other hand, he's a guy who came into this fight himself. Um, what was his record? Like 37 wins, I think 3 losses, 19 KOs, and he's a guy who's paid his dues. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter from the Philippines. He won his straps when he fought the guy AJ Akhmadaliev. You know what I'm saying? And he won a fight in a very it's not controversial decision, but a very tight contested fight. And mind you guys, this guy is was a former WBO champion at bantamweight, 118. You know what I mean? So the first couple rounds, both guys, it's more feel out rounds. You know what I mean? Both guys really, trying to test each other's boxing IQ. Um, you know, now we're keeping a nice distance, pumping out his jab. So is Marlon Tapales, you know what I mean? So some close rounds in the beginning, But round four, excuse me, round four is when my man started putting them thudding punches together. The monster Inoue started sitting down on his punches. Marlon Tapales was also closing the distance. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a little closer. And he was a brave dude, This guy, Monster Inoue, this dude got bricks for fists, you know what I mean? I'm not saying his uh, gloves are padded or loaded. No, I'm just talking about this man is like really on some Manos de Piedra shit, Them fellas, when he hits you, very precise puncher, one of the most precise punchers in the game right now. I'm saying, and Marlon Tapales got caught in the fourth round with a big left hook. Boom, stunned him. Kind of backed up. Then the man Naoya the monster Inoue, after that big left hook, put his punches together. Left right straight, left hook, straight right hand, left hook, left right left hand, straight right hand, two of those, and for a total of four. And they put him on the canvas, you know what I mean? Big thudding hard punches. So at this juncture, man, that's a 10-8 round in the fourth. And, the Monster Inoue is really cruising at this juncture. But don't get it twisted. You think Marlon Tapales laid down? Not at all, man. This guy, Marlon Tapales, he didn't win many rounds, but damn it, this man was like in every round. You know what I'm saying? Did he hurt the Monster Inoue? Well, he kept him honest. And the Monster Inoue, he's not a passive dude. He's not them type of guys like, okay, I'll throw at this power if you throw at this power. Nah, Marlon Tapales was being aggressive, putting his punches together, walking him down with the high guard, throwing left hooks to the body, straight lefts. He's a southpaw, you know what I mean? And his foot placement also was also excellent. But the monster Inoue was also having his foot on the outside. So occasionally they would step on each other, but Marlon Tapales, his footwork was not the issue. The issue was the guy just hits too damn hard. You know what I'm saying? He hits too hard. If it was anybody else, probably in the division, really and truly, he probably would have beat him. But the monster Inui, man, he was just letting that left hand go. You know what I mean? Using his jab to set up that straight right hand. Left hook, right hook to the body. Left uppercuts, straight right hands. And he just had more thud and power, man. And the man had some nice moments. I believe like round 9, or is it round 8? I'm talking about Marlon Topless. And like round 6. He had some moments. So he definitely ain't come there to lay down or just to hand over his belt. That's not what he did. You know what I mean? I tell you like this, really and truly. He got dropped in the fourth, and he got dropped. He eventually got finished in the 10th round. You know what I mean? The monster Naoya Nui. He puts his punches together, hard thudding punches, and he catches the man in the fourth round. I'm sorry, in the 10th round. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the southpaw was landing some nice punches, but he did get caught with some big straight right hands in that 10th round. Boom, the first one rocked him back to the ropes, and then basically another one came back with the rubber band effect. Straight caught him on the chin. He goes down, and he doesn't make the 10 count, and that is a 10th round knockout for the monster Inui. You know what I mean? Like I said, really and truly, Marlon Tapales did better, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, dog. It's a motherfucking fact. He did better than the man Cool Boy Steph. Cool Boy Steph didn't win any rounds. Really, this guy didn't win much of any rounds either. But it was a competitive fight, you know what I mean? Regardless if he got dropped in the fourth and or if he got stopped and got knocked out in the 10th round, big straight right hand, two of them, put him on the canvas. He did well in this fight, and it was an entertaining fight. But the monster Inoue, he moves on as what? An undisputed fighter, back to back in two weight class. He comes up in weight and beats the man Cool Boy Steph, and here he is with a world title. I believe in 13 months he's achieved uh, undisputed in two different weight classes in 13 months. You know what I mean? You know, really and truly, Cool Boy Steph. I'm sorry, not Cool Boy Steph. Naoya the Monster Inoue has a claim to be the fighter of the year. Really and truly, I'm saying, really and truly, he has a claim to be the fighter of the year. We shall see. But this guy's like that. This guy's much better, in my opinion, skill wise, technically, and defensively than guys like Tank Davis. Hence why he is the number 2 pound for pound fighter without a shadow of a doubt on planet Earth. If you even have him at number 1, I ain't mad at you, Slim. I ain't mad at you, dogs, because this dude is official. He is the goods. A lot of fighters or fans here on YouTube, they race fans. You know what I'm saying? Whether they Hispanic fans, they love their Hispanic fighters and don't believe any race could beat their Hispanic fighter, Mexican or whatever, and vice versa for all other races. Whether it's a Caucasian fighter he loves or fan, he's gonna big up his wherever Caucasian fighters come from, and he don't think, and that's how a lot of people, as far as even just think that the guy now we're the monster Inui, they ain't give him no props or credence or credit for not no other reason than the weight classes he fights at and that the guy's Japanese. I guess some people don't believe a Japanese fighter could fight. Well, I've watched this guy I've been watching this guy. Omar Narvaez was the very first fight I saw from this guy. And at that particular point, he was now a two-time, two different weight class champion. Okay, and that Marlon, what's his name, Omar Narvaez fight had to be like 2012 or something. You know what I mean? Maybe 2013. So I've been watching this guy for 10 years, dogs, over 10 years. And he's been the good since the first time I seen him. If you know who Omar Narvaez is, the guy, the monster, he knew he skipped two weight classes to come up to fight the bigger fighter from Argentina, Omar Narvaez, and stopped him in the second round. I was like, yeah, this guy's official. And here he is, man, champion in how many weight classes? Is it four? Four different weight classes? What is it? 108? Or was it 108? I think came up to, was it 112? Or was it 115? I know he skipped a weight class. I believe he's a four different weight class champion. Maybe five, you know what I mean? Dude's the real deal. Low blow champ says, I don't even know who's at 126 these days. Well, 126 division is popping, man. As long as we get these unifications. What's his name, guy? What you call that guy? Robici Ramirez from Cuba. He lost this fight to that Mexican, that taller Mexican who knocked him out or dropped him at least in the 12th round. You know what I mean? In a tough physical fight. He had dropped, Robicio Ramirez had dropped him earlier. I'm not really familiar with his name. That was my first time seeing him fight, but you already know. I'm going to get familiar with him. Um, the IBF strap is held at 126 pounds by, what's the guy's name? Is it Luis Alberto or something? He's a guy who went to England, you know what I mean? And fought guys like Josh Warrington and these guys. Um, and then we got Ray Vargas, WBC champ, at 126 pounds. You know, he has only one loss, and that one loss was him coming up to 130 to test himself, to try to get a title at 130 pounds. You know, he failed. No shame in his game. He lost to Oshaki Foster, you know what I mean, at 130 pounds. The WBA belt, I don't know if it's vacant or what, but the IBF is Luis Lopez. WBO is Rafael Espinoza. Who held the WBA 126-pound strap? I think it was Lee Wood, but Lee Wood vacated that joint, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not sure. But Lee Wood from England had that 126-pound strap. And he's coming off of knocking out Josh Warrington in a fight where he was winning. Josh Warrington was really washing him. Then he got caught. So it's not no major players as far as name-wise at 126. But there's some fights to be made, and best believe, I can tell you like this. I believe if the monster Inoue goes to 126, he beats all these guys. You know what I mean? He beats all these guys. So Monster Inoue becomes an undisputed champion in another weight class. And I'm not sure what he's going to do next, if he's going to defend his straps at 122, or is he going to go out to 126? But I put it to you like this, right? Tank Davis fans, they hate to see another small guy get any shine, right? Tank Davis fans would they want badly the Monster Inoue to come up from 122 to come up to 135 to fight the man Tank Davis, But the Tank Davis fans, they don't want Tank to test himself against a fighter like Devin Haney, who's at 140. That's just one weight class away from where Tank Davis campaigns at. Tank Davis, the night Bud Crawford knocked out Errol Spence, Tank Davis is a jealous ass dude. And I can't stand any jealous, envious people, man. That's one of the four sins, man. Hate, jealousy, envy, lust, man. That's a no-no, especially for a man. The dude is a jealous dude. Don't want nobody to get no shine. When Bud Crawford knocked out Spence, he went on his Twitter and said he'll knock out Bud Crawford at 147 pounds. That's what he said. Capping ass nigga. He lied like shit. He talking about he'll go knock out Bud Crawford. You think that man will go up 2 weight classes to fight Bud Crawford? No, but his fans want the monster Inoue to come up 3 weight classes to fight Tank Davis because Tank Davis is interested in that fight. Because Tank Davis, you already know how his MO. He don't fight nobody but small dudes. You know what I'm saying? You know? When was the last time you was in the ring? Hector Garcia? You already know what time it is. Hector Garcia had to move up in weight to fight the man Tank Davis. And he was really beating him up until that little altercation in the front row with Meek Mill and whomever. I think Gary Russell Jr. or something, right? You know what I'm saying? That stopped the fight. I don't know why the hell they stopped the fight to see what the hell's going on in the crowd. That was some bullshit. Then when they resumed fighting, Tank Davis put his punches together and stopped. And the guy quit. Let me not even say stopped. The Hector Garcia Dominican dude quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's no longer a champion at 130 pounds. Big up my mans from D.C., Maryland area who took the straps off of him. Lamont Roach Jr., you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Hey, time will tell. We shall see. But Tank Davis a whole hoe. And the monster Inoue, he could probably beat him. But there's just a big size difference, you know what I mean? And it's not worth the risk. Let Tank Davis do something great with himself because the monster Inoue's been doing it over and over and over and over again. P Marsh Boxing, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Gone.